Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon McCarthy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Riding in, Jed Lowry. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Miami, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, how about Steven Piscotty? He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cutter low. 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, catcher, JT
Digging in,
Realmuto.
JT Realmuto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. McCarthy looks in. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle round.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Wei-Yin Chen starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late, as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. Career numbers against Chen. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Get me out here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Ready now for the Marlins, Lewis Brinson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
On a line, that's a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. His lifetime numbers against McCarthy. He's 1 for 5. Brinson stands at first with 1 out. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Ryan Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
And a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
McCarthy comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The 2-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. This one's down to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. The Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Braves, number 20 comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far.
Number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Chen is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys he tends to lose being...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 8 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he is in there.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Camargo stands at second with no outs. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Steven Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Ready now, Charlie Culberson. Career numbers against Chen. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And it's 1-1. Culberson, 28 years old, was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Dietrich in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Chris Stewart, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Brinson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Leading off the inning, Wei-In Chen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Wei-In Chen.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. McCarthy gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Hey. 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Brandon McCarthy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Piscotty. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He's set, and the pitch. Up around the face. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Come on, Nick.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Popped him up. Realmuto is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Inciarte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Riding in once again, number 20. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. That's wide, 2-0.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
2-0, here it is. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's got it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one can get there. They'll try it again. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now that's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lewis Brinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So stepping in, Derek Dietrich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Culberson back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
There we go. Free swinger.
McCarthy comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Just a tick behind for a strike. Dietrich, the runner at first with two gone.
Come on, Braves. Come on.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2 count.
Here now the 2-2, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Johan Camargo. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Johan
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Come on, Braves!
First delivery to him on the way.
There we go.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. He grounds it sharply to third. To his left, Anderson. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Up next from Miami, number 12. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Culberson is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. McCarthy up to 67 pitches thus far.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Jed Lowry now. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping in for the Braves, Chris Stewart. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Catcher, Chris Stewart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brandon McCarthy.
So coming to the plate, Brandon McCarthy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Dietrich trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is in off the plate. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He swings and grounds it to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Gene Segura standing in. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here we go, guys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
On its way is pitch number 75. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. JT Realmuto will be next. The 3-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Culberson. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. McCarthy gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. Piscotty is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Lewis Brinson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up fouled as he runs the count full now. Popped him up. Stewart shading to his right. And that's the third out. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
digging in once again, number 20, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. There's a heater in there for a strike. Freeman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Let's go, Braves!
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Segura has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Fouled away. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The 1-0 is called a strike as he pulled the bunt back. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Piscotty. And that ends the inning. Braves strand one. They lead it 2-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. McCarthy steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Two and 1 to count. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Our score remains 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. JT Riddle is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 10.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Charlie Culberson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, and that one just missed outside.
Let's get it going, Braves.
The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Set to deliver on 3-0. A high fastball is in there. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. One away.
The catcher, number 8.
Now at the plate, Chris Stewart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Andres Castaneda will get this ball here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Andres Castaneda.
In there at the knees, strike 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 8 home runs and 29 driven in. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Braves lead this one 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 75, Baker.
At the plate, number 12. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Softly hit here to the left side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Richie Mota will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Richie Mota.
Chopped weakly to the left. Camargo brings it in, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, number 8.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jed Lowry. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Come down now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And that misses, ball one. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Lowry waits, the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Count 2-1.
A wave and a miss. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 20 will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Ready now, Gene Segura. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Shut him down now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Hey, let's go.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 26, Junichi Tazawa.
Miguel Rojas has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Miguel Rojas.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ender Inciarte. Previously against Junichi Tazawa, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Rojas loves it, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready once again, Nick Markakis, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled softly out toward right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, number 20, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look. And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run push and going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and 1 strike. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. I think that was the fourth ball there, but it's a ball 1-1. Markakis over at second. Camargo at first, 2 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And it's fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Realmuto recovers, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Jim Johnson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Charlie Culberson will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 9th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Arodys Vizcaíno takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 38, Arodys Vizcaíno. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 7.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. The pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Missed with a slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Full count still.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brandon McCarthy earns his team-leading 11th win. Wei-Yin Chen pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Arodys Vizcaíno hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight.